I've been talking to you guys and didn't realize that I had to push go live on YouTube when I'm going live on OBS. So yay! I could see that I'm on. Let me check my laptop. Yes, I'm on. Yay! Hello, let me know in the chat who's here. I can see the chat. I'm on YouTube. YouTube rocks. You guys know that when I try Facebook, things mess up all the time. And hi, Elise. Hi, Catherine. Nice to see you. You're going to see these. You're going to see I'm a little tired. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. I'm so excited because today I have planned not only Q&A, I'm going to live shoot. I'm going to share some fun little tips. I've been playing behind the scenes with Helicon remote, and there was a little boo-boos, but it's okay. We got it down. We got it down. Hi, Francie. Oh, Francis. Francis? Hello. McKinnon. That's better. Woohoo. Welcome. Nice to see you. Live now, but mic was pretty poor, very quiet, and difficult to hear. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Elise. Let me check OBS right now and make sure. Oh, the lab is totally down. Can you hear me now? Yes. This is live, and whatever input you guys can give me, please do, because this is how, I'm on OBS. Good enough. Well, I did fix it. So you should be able to hear me now, no problem. I'm going to be sharing my screen. And I'm excited. I'm excited because this is not like the Macro Chat live show, but I have things that I want to, share with you guys. We have Q&A. This is time for us to meet up live, ask questions. I actually went to my garden and picked out one of my live. This is a baby. This is really small, but my sunflowers are huge. So I was sharing that in Helicon remote. So I'm excited to, oh yes, way better. You're welcome. I'm so glad that you're telling me, Elise, because like I say, I seriously, maybe my mic up here needs to be fixed too. I always need you guys' help because I'm not a tech person. That's why I had AD on the Macro Chat live show as my producer. So, okay, now it's hot here. We got 100 degrees. I have my air on, but I have lights on and stuff like that. So let me just say again, thank you for coming to the Q&A. I'm so glad you guys are here. I would love for you guys, most of you know each other, but the newbies don't. So if you get a chance, please put in where you're from. I just want to say hi, Elise, Catherine, Sue, McKinnon. So Debbie, woohoo, Debbie's here too. Awesome. Okay, perfect, you guys. Yeah, let everybody know where you're from, and hopefully I will not mess this up. I've got my laptop also so I could see what's going on. I'm fanning myself because I have some lights going on, and you may see that I might be a little tired. Ashley left this morning. My daughter left this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning back to Boston, and she had her flight canceled. So it was really, really crazy. I've been on vacation. So I will tell you who I am. For those of you guys that are newbies that don't know who I am, my name's Janice Sullivan, and I and my daughter, Ashley, developed the Creative Mentorship Program. And that's where we set goals and complete them. And it's for macro and landscape photographers. Today, we're going to do some live shooting for fun. I'm going to answer any of your questions. There is some goodies, like I couldn't share it on Facebook. If any of you guys have, like, if you know any photographer friends that would like to join us now, please share it, because I didn't really get enough time to publicize this, to tell you the truth. It went to my email, which is really awesome that, if you're on my email list. If you're not, I will share with you how to do that later. But right now I'm going to get my notes, because this way I don't forget things. So I'm from Southern California, and I love macro and landscape photography. And we were going to have a guest today just to chat. I was going to surprise you, because a lot of times, this is not the Macro Chat live show where I have it every other Thursday, but I will pop on when I can. So everything. So behind the scenes, my husband has some heart issues, and he just had heart surgery. He's doing great, for those of you who know me. So I'm excited to share this today, but you know, it's off and on. I would love to know where you're from, and I would like to know what subjects do you like. Now, today's macro and landscape photography. So the reason why I wanted to share landscape is because I love macro, but when we go out hiking, I do shoot landscape, and I do sell my landscape work too with my macro photography. So Southern Ireland, Elise. Ontario, Canada. Woohoo! McKinnon. And let's see. Anybody else? Anybody else? Catherine, we know who you are. Message retracted. What did you say, Catherine? Sue, just let us know in the chat where you're from. You don't have to say exactly. It just gives us an overall of who's here, where we're at, and some fun of what we're going to do today. So one of the things that I really strive on that we do in the Creative Mentorship is we set goals that we really want for ourselves. And the reason why I did that is because I'm a squirrel, and if you're like that, you know, you're all over the place. But one thing about what I do is I set a big picture goal that I want, and I work very hard to get it. And I've accomplished many things because of that. So first, obviously, when you are photographing, especially when you're starting off with, you know, macro and landscape, you're learning. So that's exactly what I did. I had to learn how to do what I needed to do. Then I got stagnant and said, okay, I already know the basics. What are we going to do next? Let's do something else. Then I wanted to go beyond that, and I started doing more of high dynamic range and stacking images. And then with, you know, with my macro, I got really intense on learning how to get everything in focus. And then I accomplished that. And in the meantime, there were certain things that I wanted also. I wanted to be on the cover of a big magazine. I wanted to sell my work to interior designers at the time. And I seriously was really focused on, you know, just telling my story as, you know, in my blogs and stuff like that. So, you know, I wanted to write, even though I don't know how to write, I'm more video. So what I'd like to know, and I want you to know, I accomplished every single one of those. And my goal right now is to, my personal goal, I'm going to ask you your personal goal in a second. My personal goal is to have you that are watching me not be stagnant and bored or frustrated, and to move forward with whatever your goal set is. So what I usually say is to make world-class photography that you're proud of to share with the world. Now, you don't have to share your work. I know some of you do this because it's more of a sanity thing. I have very low regular blood pressure. I don't have a lot of stress. What if I do, like you know I've had, what do? I photograph, I post-process, and I teach. And that's what keeps me very happy in my life. Please put down in your, oh, you're from UK. Yes, yes, Sue's from UK. Pennsylvania. Deborah is from Pennsylvania. Elise, I got to make you an admin. Elise, so when you see the blues, those are the people that are in the Creative Mentorship program that me and my daughter run. And Elise is one. I'm so sorry, Elise. You rock, and I need to make you an admin. The reason, I'm going to tell you the truth, though. The reason why I will answer all of your questions. There is no two ways about it, because I love to help. That's what my passion is now. Those are my goals, and I really am very serious about having you not be in a state that you're frustrated about, or I will push you. And all of them that are here, most of them here, know that I will push you. Your goal sets will change, and that's okay. That's what's really good about progress. So I need to write myself a note, Elise. Okay, so tell me, please, before we get rolling on the Q&A, what is your big picture? Is it, don't be embarrassed. Like if I said, before that I wanted to make the cover of an outdoor photographer, I would be kind of embarrassed going, who the heck do you think you are making that? But it's your big picture. So what? So don't be embarrassed. Tell me what you would love. Catherine, Georgia, yeah. Down south. That's one area I need to go to. I have not been down south. So let me know down below. Let me know in the chat. Please just tell me, like, I would love to know what you guys are really working on, even if it's like, it could be something as big as you want to sell to specific people, or you want to learn a new technique, or you just want to make a portfolio, or maybe you just, whatever it is. There's always, in human, we always want to improve on something. So it could be just, as simple as, I just want to learn my camera, you know what I mean? Or photographing. So let me know. Elise says, my main goal is to have a photography business. See, that's awesome. So she knows what she wants to do. She wants to get motivated and working on business, which is a whole different level of fun. I enjoy it, obviously. I enjoy business big time. So a lot of fun. It can be challenging, and that's no two ways about it, but a challenge is really, really good. While you guys are writing this down, one of the things that I hear a lot, I'll give you tips in and out of this Q&A. Make sure my mic is not getting lost. I don't know how to put these mics on. I wish Claudia was here. She could tell me how to do this. Claudia is my editor, my video editor. So one of the things I hear a lot from photographers while you guys are writing this down, and then I will go through. So put your goals in when you get a chance, like now. Anyways, what I hear is I don't have enough time is a lot of, I get a lot of that. I don't have enough time. So I'm going to give you one tip. I'm going to, I'll give you a couple tips today. So this is what I do. And you'll see my chicken scratch here. And I'm hoping it's not blowing out because I can't see. I'm delayed, just so you know, because I'm on OBS, so I'm delayed. Basically what this is I have a goal set, which is my big picture, which is to help macro and landscape photographers with their goal sets and make work that they love. And so I have this big, huge, we do this in the membership, in our mentorship. And so I have it too. So I don't teach what I don't do. You know what I mean? I teach what I do is what I'm trying to say. So for today, I have the Q&A. It's starred. And this is my daily task of things that I need to do. The next thing, the number one thing that I do here, which is this chicken scratch, is every day I check on the creative people that are in the creative mentorship program. And so I always have that like in a box. I have my Q&A today. And then here is some of my other tasks. So I suggest you do this. And what's really cool is when you say you don't have time, you've completed one thing, guess what? That feels so good that I just completed that. This morning, I checked on the creative mentorship. I check on them once a day. I get to scribble it out. I would love for you guys to do this. Another thing is I just went on vacation, and so I want to organize my images from vacation. You know how that is, right? I have some on my cell phone. So, it's like I got to do that. So I want to give you guys this tip, and please try it. I used to do it every Sunday. Now I do it every Friday. I'm going to tell you because I have an assistant now. So in the beginning I didn't. I didn't have help, but I have help now. So what I need to do is organize my week, and then I organize it with Ira, and we have the following week of things that we need to do, that I do and she does. So let's see what you guys said. I get so excited about this. Let me see. Okay, Elise, photography business. Woohoo! Sue, I want to learn how to photo stack as I don't do that with my flower photos. That's exactly what I did. So when I first started photographing flowers, I had them soft and dreamy, and I loved them, but then I started getting bored. So I learned photo stacking because our cameras can't do that. So Sue, I got you. That's awesome. And I'll talk about that today, Sue. This is great. Stay the whole time. And so I hope you don't mind that I call you McKinnon, because it's so easy for me to say that. I would like to further my knowledge in photography. I have done wildlife and landscape during COVID. I needed to add something new that I could do inside. Oh my gosh, I totally relate. And you know what I'm going to share with you is a small, teeny setup, you guys, that you could do from your, your home, or like I'm going to start doing these live things like this in our RV. Kevin and I have been talking, and usually what happens when I travel, I don't share. I do all the video, and then I come home, and then I redo the audio, not the audio, but I redo the videos and cut it and make it all, but I don't do anything live. And I told him, I said, I need to do like a Q&A live when we're actually in our RV. So when it cools down, we'll be doing that in the future. Perfect. That's so perfect in a small area. And then Debbie would like to teach people about photographing flowers. Woohoo! And guess what? Deborah is having a workshop in our creative mentorship. And I will share that with you guys today. I was planning on it, so I didn't know. So you know what? Maybe I'll share that with you ASAP, because Debbie's here, and I don't know how long she can stay here. So let's get working on the Q&A. And, oh, good. I'm so glad that you said retracted. You said, Francis, that's okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to share Debbie's, her beautiful work. And this will inspire you that love to photograph flowers, right? So I'm not going to share the mentorship. I'm just going to share her website, because I love what she does. So we'll do this, and I'm going to go to, let me do the ClickFunnels because I forget. Debbie, it's D. Stevenson. I just want to share your website. Let's see. Let me put it on this so you guys can see her work. So one thing Debbie's doing is learn. This is her big picture, and let's see, photography. And she was a teacher. Let me do some backstory of Debbie. So she was a teacher before. And so first she was learning, we got her website going, and she did her website. Oh my gosh, you can't put a link in your thing, huh, Debbie? Debbie, could you put your website link? Jibby's from Muncie, Indiana? Did I get it right? Muncie? I'm really bad. Muncie, Indiana? Okay, so McKinnon. Let's see. We'll show you. Do you like flowers? Because she has some really nice flowers. Okay, here she is. I'm going to share my screen. I got it. Here's her website, and let me go into OBS so I can share my screen so you guys can get inspired and if you have any questions for Debbie, you can do that now, or, come to the workshop, because she's going to rock. Let's go to, I know it's taken me a little while. I'm still falling asleep. Okay, let's go to screen. There we go. Look at Debbie's work, you guys. Is that so beautiful? So I'm so honored to have, she's going to have a workshop, I believe it's next week. So if you're interested, let me get this going too in the chat, because It is 50% off. So let me go here. But you can look at her beautiful work and ask her questions. She has a PDF that's going to be for the members, because it is only, this is her first workshop, which I know she's going to do amazing. I've already seen what she's going to teach. I hope all the adventurers are going to be there and join the workshop, because it's going to be a lot of fun to see her unique flowers. So let me go to, let me get some water. Let me know if you guys have photographed flowers. Have you, or is it something, I know, so Sue says she has done flowers. Look, Sue, look at this one. This is interesting. Have you tried this before? Debbie also has done stacking, but she's not doing stacking anymore. So let me do the bit.ly. Here we go. Might as well share it with you guys. Let me show you Debbie. And this is one of the things that I love to do, is when you have a goal and you want to really work on it, then we need to keep you moving forward. And so that's why I'm like, Debbie, we need to get you doing a workshop for fun here, and just no stress, and learn and be able to teach. So let me get this workshop going here. Woo, is it flowers indoors? Oh my gosh, I'm not prepared. I can't believe it. Let's see. It's on my website. Hold on one second. We'll do this. How's this? Sullivan J Photography. And while I'm doing that, let's see if you guys, under programs, let's go to the workshops and look at her beautiful, let's see. And here is her workshop. Kudos. I'm so proud of you that you are going for it. And any of you guys want to be adventurous and want to try this out, please do so. It is so beautiful. I mean, to be able to support each other is really, really huge. I mean, I totally love that people in the group are very supportive. Every single one that's in the mentorship, it rocks. Aren't they pretty? I know. I can't wait for the workshop either. She's so good. Oh, here it is. Look, August 12th. It'll be on 12 p.m. Obviously, if you can't make it, you could watch it later. But here is, she's won some awards here. This is about Debbie. Here's some of her beautiful flowers. She has her own garden, but she does take them in to the house, which I've done today. So, and it's not just flowers too. See, she does botanical also, you guys. So she finds unique ways to photograph, and she is a great teacher. So I'm just going to share with you that right now, and any of you guys know me, you know that I'm very sincere about, really working with you. So if you want to go ahead and join, you can get it 50% off right now for $297 for life. This is life, this mentorship. So, and it's really worth it. We have such a great time. So check that out if you guys are interested. And let me get back to OBS because I'm getting too excited about Debbie. Let me get back to me. But it's going to be so much fun. And she's worked really hard, you guys, to make sure that you have everything. And Ira's making the PDF as we speak. She's already got the PDF. She's going to make it so then this way everybody has, lined up exactly what to do. So let me see. I have other questions. Okay, I'm going to share with you I want to share with you Helicon Remote. Now, you don't have to use this if you don't like to stack. Lightroom now has a live view. So let's try this out. Let me get this out of the way so you guys can see what is going to happen. I want to share, I want to photograph and do some post-processing. And then if you guys have questions while I'm doing some photography, you know, doing the photographs or whatever, then just ask. So this is like a little teeny bit of what I do in a workshop. So it's only a little bit, but I thought it would be fun to do this because I love to photograph and I love to share. I love to do these things live, as you can see. Even though I'm tired, I am so tired. I'll tell you that right now, man. Boy, I got to have a vacation from my vacation. So you can see here's the camera. Let me turn it on. It's already synced to my computer. Let me see if you have any questions. I'm not in your mentorship program. You know what? For this one, I'm sorry you can't. So you have to be, you have to be part. Normally, when I have workshops, you do not have to be part of the mentorship. But for this one, you do. But Debbie will, in the future, you know, we're talking about seeing how she feels because it's her first time doing her workshop. So if she's liking it, we will offer it off of the mentorship. You know, but I really would love for you to be there, Sue. You can make payments. You do not have to pay the full amount at one time. And it's 30-day money-back guarantee. I sound like one of those people that are trying to sell. I don't try to sell. I'm just letting you know what we have, which I feel is so remarkable. You can ask these people in this group right here, and they're not getting any money to sell for this. This is seriously a great mentorship program. I absolutely love it. So, Muncie. Okay, pronounced Muncie. Got it. Oh, thank you. See, I didn't even see Debbie said that. Oh, that's so nice. She said wonderful membership and people in the group as well. Janice is supportive and inspiring. But you know what? It's the people in the group, really, honestly. They're great. Catherine's in it. She's awesome. We get to know each other and we laugh and have fun. And Elise again. I got to get. Okay, so let me share with you. Let's get this going. I'm going to see if I could share my screen again. Okay, so now I'm going to open up Helicon Focus, okay? You're going to see that pop up. So we're in Helicon, and again, this is not a program you have to buy. I'm only sharing it with you because some people had asked about this little area up here at the top left, and that's Helicon Remote. And this is for people who want to stack, but guess what? I'm not going to stack today. I'm just going to share with you some fun photographing, right? But you in Lightroom can also now, which I'm finally, some of these programs realize that you can actually see live when you're in your room. So let me see. Well, actually, you know what? Before I share, let me show my camera. Right camera. Okay. So let me see what a small, we're talking about indoors. I clipped this from my yard and brought it in. And you could see, I'm going to get up here because I have my lavalier on. So you can see my legs. Hi. I do stuff like this all the time. Anyways, hello down there. I just want to share that this is right here is my window, obviously, right? You can see the light coming in. And it's hitting to the side of the flower, right? So here's the flower. And it's backlighting the flower because I love backlighting flowers, especially when it comes to, you know, these big, beautiful. This isn't even big. This is a baby. This is a baby sunflower. I have huge ones in there. And then look, there's a teeny little baby. I'll show you that. There's a bud, and I'm hoping it'll open. But I just want to share with you, I'm doing kind of like a light that kind of goes sideways and it's hitting. And because of that, let me share with you now. I'll come over here. Because of that, the front of the flower It's not getting, you can see it shaking really bad. Oh, that's just the actual, that's not my, that's just a camera. Okay, so you can see we will go to Helicon Remote and hopefully there will be no problems. What I was doing was, the camera's not detected. Let me see. Hold on, it's asleep. Oh, I got to turn it on. Actually, I was saving my battery. I did some tests for post-processing before this because in case I didn't, I do this a lot, in case I don't get the shot that I want when I'm teaching, I will shoot before because you know it takes time to photograph, right? So, okay, so this is live, look. See how awesome this is? This is live, and you could do this in, you could, look at how pretty. Oh, look, Catherine. Are you going to tell me to see these little dots, Catherine? I might have to place them in there. That's a joke between me and Catherine. Oh my gosh, I just love you guys. Okay, so anyways, here you can see that there's some issues here. Look at the bright area, but this is live, which is really, really, really fun. And you can, that's what I love about photographing indoors. Yes, it's fun to go outdoors too, don't get me wrong. I love to get outside. But sometimes to be creative, I really love to push myself indoors, and that's why I want to show it with you. And you can see that it says right here, it's live view. This, I'm going to have a, I'm going to go ahead and do an actual video on how to use Helicon Remote. So I'm super excited about that. Look out for that for sure. I see there may be more. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, Sue, that, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be great for Sue to hang out with us? You're perfect for us because I can tell already that you're a go-getter. So you know what you could do, Sue, is I think I put in the link, the mentorship up above where you see Sullivan J Photography. Just click on that and just go to, you'll see Debbie's workshop. You click on that workshop and then it'll take you to the area, and like I say, you can make payments. You don't have to pay the full amount if you don't want, and it's a 30-day guarantee. If you don't like it, I don't want you to be there anyways, right? I don't mind giving your money back if you guys don't like it. So yeah, that would be great. I did the cone flower. Oh yeah, you know what? Debbie's talking about being hesitant. It is so true to when you purchase something, you just don't know. You always, it's natural for us to be like, I don't know. I mean, that's a lot of money, and it's actually half price because we give so much. But that's not the point. The point is sometimes you get nervous and you're like, should I do this? Should I not do it? That's why I give you 30 days. Because if you don't want it, you don't have to have it. Okay, so let me share with you. I love that you guys are talking about this. You guys have made my day. I'm so excited. So I want to share with you. Let's see. I wonder if I can do that. Yes, I can. Okay, so let me show you a tip. So as you can see, that this flower is, you know, it's super dark. So in this little pane, I wonder if I could do this big. Hold on one second, you guys. Okay, let me just show this with you. Show this. So this is something that, okay, I have my window right here, right? So the light is coming in. And this is super dark. You saw that. So what I want to share with you is, you get to see the crazy. Here's a mirror. I use this mirror all the time. This you could get at a craft store, but mirrors work really good. I just want to show you that first. And we're going to go back to the flower so you can see the flower. Because I'm backlighting, this happens to me so much. What I want to do is when I'm shooting here, I actually like to use clamps because I stack my work. And I believe my clamp is here. Hold on one sec. Do I have my clamp? Here's a clamp. You guys can see the behind the scenes mess. Okay, so if I'm shooting and I'm only doing, and I'm not doing stacking, and then I'll use a mirror like this, or I'll prop the mirror. And let me show you how awesome this is. So look at the flower. Look at, can you see the brightness? Now I'll take a shot so you can see the difference, because that's live. So there's before, there's after. Whoops, I just hit it. Okay, we'll shoot with it. But what I like to do personally is, I'm going to share with you just this so you can see it. These are like fun things, right, camera? Okay, so personally, I like to use this clamp. I'll share with you. This is a clamp. It can go on a tripod, and it's going to go on my table. And so I want to share with you guys this one. Oh, oops, that's the front one. Ew, got to see all that crazy. So here we go. You're going to see it here. So here's the clamp. I'm attaching it to, so you can look, if you have a window, you know, that's what I basically, and then I take my reflector. Where are you? Oh, I'm over here. Take this reflector, and then I'll clamp it to the clamp. Let's see if you guys can see. Okay, you can't really see me doing that right now, so let me bring this down so you can see what I'm doing. So this just tightens up, and then I just put light on. And see, now I'm not holding. I'm going to show you. Okay? I'm not holding anything. It is actually, this is hitting light to the front, which you guys see to this right here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a photograph, and I'm going to share with you, when it comes to Helicon Remote, which is part of Helicon Focus, let's just do this screen display so I could talk to you at the same time. I may have to move myself. Let me see. Front camera is locked. Let me do this. Hold on one second. Let me put me down here, okay, you guys? Because I want you to see this right part up here, but I still want to talk to you. So let me lock this. That's what's so cool about having OBS. Okay, so we see these beautiful flowers here. It's shaking all over the place. That's actually just the camera, the way it's set. But I want to share with you what I love, and I know that Catherine, you have, a lot of you guys have this in your camera. I have a Canon, and I don't have this focus area. See how it has a focus area? Now, I know a lot of cameras have that. Catherine has it. Debbie, you do not have it. I don't know Elise or Sue or anybody else. Muncie, if Muncie? Who else is here? Who else is here? Who else is here? I'd love to talk to you guys. This is straight talking to you guys. Feel free to jump in. And McKinnon, feel free to jump in and chat. Okay, so you could see the blue is telling me that that's in focus, and I love it. And then it's only for Canon. Sorry, I don't. If you're not a Canon user, it doesn't work. See how it has a depth of view, depth of focus or whatever, so you could see what your f-stop is. You'll know what the shot's going to look like. Unfortunately, it looks like it's only for Canon, right? So right now, basically what it's showing is like a 2.8 f-stop. And if you don't know what that means, it means that it's just know that there's not very much in focus. Just think of it that way. But what I like is this focus, because it's telling me now I'm focusing on this, which I totally want. And so what I'm going to do is, I'm not sure about, let me look, I'm not sure. It looks like I have it at 5.6 at 6 seconds. Usually I like to set it to 8 for a 100 millimeter macro lens is what I'm using, and I'm not using, I'll show you this. Normally, I get closer to 1:1, which is a macro lens. But I normally use a tube. See, I use this. and it gets closer to the subject. But we're just doing this for today. So I'm going to go ahead and take a shot and see if it works. And I have it set up to work in Lightroom. I'm going to open up Lightroom to see if it works. And I'll share with you Lightroom. So what you could do is, while you're photographing, set up your shots to come up automatically in Lightroom and on one, at least. It works on one. The only reason why I'm not sharing on one right now is that on one you use a lot of RAM, you know, in your computer. And so I'm afraid with everything going on, it's going to be crazy. But at least at this moment, I don't think you have this program, but if you ever do, you know that I will share with you how to connect so you could do this. So you could take the shot and automatically goes into on one. I love on one Photo Raw for those of you that don't know me. So let's go ahead and let's take a picture. I'm just going to take a picture up here at the top right, and it takes the live view off and it takes a picture. And I'm going to try not to move anything because, oh, it's probably going to be underexposed. Oh, it's overexposed. Woo! Wow, that's the picture. Dang, that's so we're gonna fix that. Actually, I'm gonna fix the composition too. Let's do that too. And I'm gonna share with you in synchronize. Normally it automatic. See, there's kind of a bug that's going on right now. So I'm not sure what's happening, and if I have to shut it back off, I will. It asked me for a bug last time. Let's see. Live. Okay. So let's go to Helicon Remote. I'm going to go to Preferences, and I'm going to say Image Savings, and I want it to, oh, it's going to the Watch folder. You can see. Okay. And let me go over to my Watch folder. Let me go over here so you guys can see it. And pictures. Oh, I might not have imported those. So that's okay. You guys can see the mess that I have. Usually I only share this with the mentors, but I'm going to share it with you guys now. Let's see. When I share everything with our mentors because I feel that's how you learn, right? So I do this when you're in our mentorship program. There's no two ways about it. So you can see, look at how bright this is. Wowza. Okay, so we're going to do two things right now. The first thing I want to do, but look at how awesome. I want to share this with you real quick. I know that it's bright and these are yellows, but look at, okay. Oh my gosh, it's so, am I 200? Let's go to 100. You could see that the yellows are not doing details. So this is what happens when it comes to bright colors. Doesn't have to be a flower, but I need to tone it down. So you could do everything here. So I'm going to do it F8. And let me just do a test shot. Normally what I would do is set up the composition first, but I'm just going to do that right now anyways and grab some water. Do you guys have any questions? Oh, hi, June. June's part of the mentorship too. I need to put you as an admin too, June. Hello. Oh, you do have Helicon Focus. I did not realize that. You know what, Elise, please don't take this to heart. My brain is not totally functioning being on vacation for a full week. Probably tomorrow when I get a good night's sleep, because Ashley left 4 in the morning, I will remember that. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, so you have a Nikon, McKinnon? A Nikon does work with Helicon Remote, for sure. But I don't know about the actual depth of the preview for your depth of field. I don't think it works, to tell you the truth. So let me, yeah, let's go here. All right, let me look. Watch folder. It's not synchronizing automatically, and it should. Lightroom should be syncing, and I think there's always little bugs, you know, to tell you the truth. You just have to work with them like anything else. So, oh, let me show you this though, you guys. Let's do it this way, and then maybe it'll cover it. Okay, so here we go. Oh, sorry. I just want to see, okay, if you guys see this. Okay, that's Helicon remote, and then there, you guys see that, right? Look at how sharp and beautiful that is, you guys. Okay, yeah, my composition is not the ideal because look at down here, right? It's a mess. But let me look at this, you guys. Isn't it pretty? I just love it. So, Sue, if you want to stack, you could get more of this. You could do that. We could do, let me just show you this real quick. We'll go into the develop module, and I'm going to take you off. Let's just go over here. Let's go to, so I will, Elise, getting back to you because, you know, I'll make sure that I'll show you how to connect it, okay? Let's see what June's saying. Helicon focus, but I have not yet used it. I'm still capturing in Lightroom. Well, you know what, June? You'll be using it soon. June is focusing on, June, meet Sue. Sue, meet June. That's in the chat. Because you guys are going to have the same goal sets for your big picture. She wants to focus on focus stacking, and June is doing that too. And so one of the things that I want to share with you guys, okay, this is one thing that I really love. So I don't know if you ever heard of accountability partners. So before my friend, she has a business also, and she ended up having a baby. So she's not my business partner anymore. But it's called an accountability partner. So one thing that I highly recommend is if you're in our mentorship and you have the same goal sets as someone else, I highly recommend on your own to try to meet up maybe once a month or, you know, maybe every other week or something, and work on, like June and Sue are doing, let's just do them for an example. They want to focus stack. So to be an accountability partner, you say, okay, in the 2 weeks that for now, I'm going to focus stack. Janice gave me some, because that's what I've been doing with June. I've been working with June, so I gave her some homework. Janice gave me homework, and then you guys work together as accountability partners to make sure you guys are rocking it. Now, June, she rocks because she knows what she wants. But I just wanted, that's another great tip for anybody that is not getting their goal sets completed. It's good to have an accountability partner. Okay, so here's what we just did, just for the hell of it real quick. So what I would do, I'm going to share with you. So maybe I would play with this, just get rid of the crapola down below. Of course, I would change my composition first. I would not, this is just because we're doing it really quick. So I'm not sure exactly how I would work this right now, but let's just do this real quick. I kind of like it long, but I don't like this space here. So I would, and this is out of focus, but let me share with you some post-processing ASAP. Usually I shoot and then do post-processing, but let's just do it right now. So these yellows right in here, they are definitely overexposed, and that's what happens to yellows. So there's a couple ways that you could do this. You can expose, go down, and you can see, look, see how the yellow's working really well here? Can you see that? Because the sensor can't handle these, you know, extreme lighting, the way oranges, yellows, reds, those, it just has a hard time. So what I would teach you is to use layers and masks, or you can paint. So I've just taken down the exposures here, and what I mean by painting is going into this brush area and changing the exposure to where it was. I just double clicked, and then what I would do is put the exposure back because I really loved the way that exposure looked. right? So here's my feather, my flow. I really want it all the way. I don't want it auto mess. I'm going down to the bottom. It looks a little green, and I might have something going on. Hold on one second. Oh, down here in the color, look at this. See how I'm like, why is it turning green? It shouldn't have. I must have did something like that before. But see how that is? So I painted all of that in. I can even brighten it just a little bit more. You know, play with it just a little bit. I can add a new brush here. Maybe I want to add a little yellow or go down and, you know, do it in here. You know, play with the color in here. Let me get rid of that. Or let's pick one of these little yellows. Okay. And then let's just go in here and I'll do let's brighten it just right in there. Oh, that did all of it. It didn't do a new one. Didn't do a new one. New. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, I already got that color. Let's make it a little brighter just for fun over here to make it. You could tone it down afterwards. I always go crazy a little bit more, and then I tone it down just a little bit. You know, so it's not over exaggerated. So let's see, we'll get out of that editing. And I'll tell you, the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted the yellows to come down because it was crazy. I like the lines here, and I like the yellow in here, and then I probably would darken this or make it even right up in here. I'm not sure. I just like, I'm looking at lines more, you know. Of course, over here, I'm not liking that, so I personally would probably put a petal there, but I won't share that with you guys today. I actually put petals in, let's see, where I need them. But, yeah, so let's do some clarity here. I'm just playing. So, obviously, ooh, yeah, look at that. I could be here for hours, so I'm not going to do that. Obviously, we're just going to do, let's see what auto does. I'm curious. It made it green. No, I don't like that. But then another thing that you get when you're part of our, I have my own presets, and so you can have my presets that I don't even know, I redid this. There should be Janice's presets here, and you guys get those for free, all these. So these, you know, these are different ones that you can have. See, and you can tone them down and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so let's get back. Let me see if you have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and, what time is it? Oh my gosh, it's almost time. Okay, so let's see. I want to go back to me so I can answer your questions and make sure that we are good to go, because that was like really fast, wasn't it? Holy moly, and I only did one shot. That's why my workshops are 3 hours, you guys. Because it's so much fun. I mean, how can you not have fun doing this, you know? Let me see what you guys have. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. But it's been too scattered to use it, Janice, for at least when using Helicon. Okay, we'll work that out, Elise. I am capturing in Helicon Remote, June, and I had Helicon Remote take the work and put it into Lightroom automatically. So it's like part of the flow, which is really nice, because if I'm doing a stack, which is what I do in Helicon Remote and Zerene, if I'm doing a stack, what I like about it is I stack everything in Remote, and then I put it right into Helicon Focus, and I can see if the stack looks the way I want it. So that's what I love about Helicon Remote. Unfortunately, Zerene, I love Zerene and I love Rick, because he's just like amazing. That the developer was on the Macro Chat Live show. If you guys haven't seen that, you got to watch it, because he's really, really good. He talks about how to focus stack. So you guys should check out that. Maybe below I'll put that video down. But yes, that's what I do is I shoot in Helicon Remote, but it pushes it to Lightroom on one. I'm only sharing Lightroom today because it's not such a, because I'm on live, but on one is my go-to software. And so it will go to on one, and then I could process and see what I need to do in the shot right then and there. And I shared, if you guys are coming in later in this live Q&A, you'll see that my workspace is teeny. It's like I don't know, I have to have Kevin, I don't know, like 3 feet, 2 feet by 2 feet. It's like a little square. And I just put my flower in front of the window. So if you have like a little table, or get a little table real easy, and it's really great. You could be in such a small area to make beautiful work. Let's see, June. Okay. Okay. Is there a way to sync between Helicon? Yes. Yes, and it is in here, but I did put it. Ira will go through this video and share the timestamps, June, when it comes to how to sync Helicon Remote into Lightroom. Because I shared how to do it, but I shared very fast. So just go to that and pause and do the steps. And you know, if you have questions, just ask me in the community. Okay? Let's see. Oh, do you guys know each other, Sue and June? Oh no, I told you guys to say that. You guys, don't mind me. I'm tired. Let's see. I've been encountering such challenges as editing the very oversaturated flower images from my garden this summer. Yes, and when they're definitely, most of the time, Debbie, when they're oversaturated, it is just take down that exposure, and you are very good with masking and painting, just like I shared with you today. That's the best way to do it when it comes to these vibrant, beautiful flowers. You got to take the exposure down, and usually, if you haven't overexposed your subject so crazy, usually that will work. Please tell me how you tethered captured. This was it captured in Helicon or in Lightroom? Yes, I did. Show me how you did that. Okay, I'm not sure how to set that up. Oh, okay, but yeah, but let me just, I could do it real quick. Let me just share. So I have my camera. There's 2 ways that I do it. I actually have my cord connected, or I use wireless. And then once I have it connected, I open up Helicon Focus, and then I click on this camera right here. And then it brings up this. This is the toggle. So it has a live view like Lightroom. But what I love about this is that you can get your composition set up better. You know, like, let's do something different, right? This is where you would need, you know, turn your flower sideways, and all the blues here are telling me what's in focus. So as oh, you guys can't see that. I'm sorry. Let me go to my screen display. Okay, sorry. I was moving this around and you guys didn't see it. So see how I'm changing things around? And all the blue is telling me what's in focus because I toggled this over here to the right that says focus. Depth of view, again, depth preview, depth of focus. Basically, that's telling you DOF is what f-stop I'm using, which is aperture 8, and what is in focus with that aperture. Unfortunately, Canon, it looks like it's the only one. I don't know if Nikon does it, so maybe McKinnon, you can use it. I would try it anyways. Even if I didn't have a Nikon, I'd push that and see if it worked. But as I move, you know, here we go. See how it changes? So what I would do is focus stack right in here because I love the way this looks. See how beautiful that is? And then I would go ahead and shoot that and either change with my actual, let's see if we can do this one, right camera. Change it with this, or I have a rack. And then this is the Nisi June that this one right here is the Nisi June. I've been using this one again. So I have 2 racks. And then I would change it and focus stack again, because truthfully, Janice always starts, you can see, I always start my focus stacking, a little tip here, with what's close to my subject and then the farthest away. And I'm going to do a video on how to use this, and anybody in the mentorship, I will personally do a video for you if you have different questions. I'm getting a tickle. Sorry, you guys. So do you guys have any other questions before I say goodbye? Look at how pretty that is. Let's take a shot of that anyways, just because I'm... Oops. Okay, let's take a picture. I don't know. It's going to be over. It's going to be over. Okay, cool. June, you're going to look at that. All right, you guys. I think we're good. Wow, that's over crazy. Let's fix that. We're going to, I'm going to just shoot real quick before I say goodbye to you guys, because I like to do that. And I am not pushing, this is what's really nice, you guys. I am not pushing anything. I am doing it from the program here. That's what I love. That I just, and that's how it is with any kind of tethering. And look, it's telling me my Canon's going to die. So if I want to get this stuff in focus, and I always wait at least 3 seconds. And with this, you can actually set in, here is A, your closest, and over here to the right is B is your farthest. And you can tell it to actually set this and do it, take the shots, and you can go do something else. That's what's cool. That's what I love about this. There's so much more that I will share with you on a video, I promise. All right, you guys, let me get to my front and make sure that I haven't missed any Q&A. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Yes, it's going to be a video that I'm making on this. But for this video right now, this live video, Ira will go through and put all of the timestamps on what I'm talking about, so you'll be able to get to it ASAP. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Yay. Yes. Hopefully Sue will join us, and anybody else that's watching, please join us in the mentorship program. It is a lot of fun, guaranteed. The link is in the chat, and if not, I'll put it down below. You're welcome, McKinnon. I'm glad you loved it. Debbie. Oh my gosh, yeah, tethering is so much fun. So much fun. You're welcome, Elise. Now it's time to get sleep. Okay. Bye, you guys. Have a good one. Thanks for joining me. And I will say goodbye.